British fleets engage in battle off the Virginia Capes. In less than 6 hours, over 400 men are killed and wounded, and several ships are severely damaged. The British ships withdraw. Cornwallis is sealed in by sea.
General Clinton, I have just received word of heavy enemy troop movement towards our position. If relief arrives in short order, I am confident that Yorktown will remain in the possession of His Majesty.
We arrive in York to discover Cornwallis has fortified the town. Our only option is to besiege him. We dig day and night while our artillery hammers away at their defense. One spot is as good as another as we labor in the trenches, some with their families close by.
Hot coffee for now, let's let it go cold again.
Heavens, no. You're not afraid of the cannonballs?
No? It's either the bullet or the gallows, but not two for the men to fight and starve too. I'll give as good as anyone might.
Surrounded now by land and by sea, Cornwallis' supplies begin to run short. He casts out hundreds of slaves whom he had promised freedom in return for their labor. They are captured wandering across the battlefields and in the woods nearby. It's a sure sign of Cornwallis' growing desperation.
General Clinton, the American batteries are within 300 yards of our fortifications. We continue firing without intermission. We have lost 70 of our men, and our works are considerably damaged. I anxiously await your reinforcement.
After 17 days of digging, we have reached an impasse. 2 fortifications stand in the way of completing our siege lines. Taking redoubts 9 and 10 will allow our batteries to advance within deadly range of York. It is decided that a select group of infantry will take these redoubts by storm. The French will take 9, and the Americans 10. On the signal, we silently move towards their works, muskets unloaded. We sappers and miners are furnished with axes and are charged with cutting away a passage for the troops. Redoubt 10 safely in our hands, we look on as the French seize Redoubt 9. Cornwallis may now tremble for his fate, for nothing but his guardian angels seem capable of saving him and his whole army from captivity. We are now able to bring all of our guns to bear on York. Cornwallis attempts to escape across the York River. That night, a storm rolls along the coast.
General Clinton, my situation here becomes very critical. The safety of this place is so precarious.
We cannot cross the York River. Waters, it is too rough.
Which I cannot recommend. But the fleet and army should run great risk, endeavoring to save us.
It was their last best hope. Their fate is sealed. On the 17th day of October, our guns open with a furious cannon, but fall silent as Cornwallis requests a ceasefire. After 2 days, terms are agreed upon, and the British troops surrender their arms. Cornwallis's defeat at Yorktown is a disastrous blow to the British Army, prompting the king to begin peace negotiations. Although we declared our independence 5 years earlier, it is this victory at Yorktown, Virginia, that secures the birth of our independent and free